When it comes to green getaways, Southwest Florida is a natural choice. J.N. Ding Darling is a 6,400-acre refuge on the barrier island of Sanibel. A magnet to migratory birds, it's part of the largest undeveloped mangrove ecosystem in the U.S.
We are known for our over 230 different species of birds. If you can catch low tide in the morning, you're golden, because that's when the wildlife is closest to the road, to the wildlife drive, and you'll be just dazzled with a feeding frenzy of birds. If you want some peace and quiet and you want to enjoy nature, this is the place to come.
Sanibel Island is home to an eco program that's really making waves.
Sanibel Sea School is a nonprofit foundation dedicated to marine conservation. So our mission is marine conservation through experiential education.
Right now we're net fishing for little fish.
Whoa, it's alive!
And there's something absolutely magical about a kid holding a fish in their hands. It touches them in a very profound way. And they're taking on that ambassadorship of the ocean. They're becoming ocean stewards.
Jensen's Marina is the first port of call for nautical adventurers.
We have 6 fishing guides. We provide the poles, the bait, and we can get you on some fish.
But the dock's biggest draw is the manatees.
They call them sea cows. They come right in the marina here. I've seen 12 in here at a time.
I think the most I've ever counted were 8 manatees at one time at the dock, and they come right up. You're pretty much always guaranteed to see manatee.
Caloosahatchee Regional Park is home to a diverse population of aquatic wildlife.
You find a lot of fish, alligators, river otters, water turtles, all sorts of amazing animals live in there. We have a campground, hiking trails, equestrian trails, picnic tables, pavilions, something to meet almost everybody's needs.
The park's natural quirks make it an eco playground for active visitors.
And this park is all clay because of the river, so it's unique to Florida, and it's perfect environment for mountain bikers.
The Clinic for the Rehabilitation of Wildlife cares for more than 4,000 native and migratory animals every year.
Everybody here is committed to the same thing, and that's to saving lives.
Patients are treated with everything from physiotherapy to acupuncture by vets and volunteers dedicated to returning them to the wild.
It's a beautiful place to live and work. I feel very honored to be here.
Nature lovers can run the gamut at Hickey's Creek with acres of protected forest and freshwater primordial wetlands. Be on the lookout for pine and scrubby flatwoods, oak hammocks, and the creek the park is named after.
I think Hickey's Creek gives visitors an opportunity to connect with some of the natural plant communities and wildlife and plants that they don't normally think of when they think of Florida.
For travelers wanting to get in touch with their wild side, Southwest Florida offers the best of the great outdoors.
Thanks for watching Southwest Florida TV. I'm Dale Schwagel. Now, whether you're a full-time resident or just visiting our area, there's a long list of things to do here in Southwest Florida. And at the top of that list is visiting our many preserves, wetlands, and wildlife management areas. Now, many of the animals that live in these areas are protected, and one of the most popular inhabitants is the American alligator.
Alligators and humans have shared the marshes, swamps, rivers, and lakes of the southeastern United States for many centuries. Florida's alligator population had once dwindled to the point that the reptile was placed on the federal list of endangered species. But in recent years, these areas have experienced tremendous population growth and a surging tourism industry, particularly in Florida, resulting in increased interaction between humans and alligators. Although the majority of problems with alligators relate to their being in places where they aren't wanted, a small number of incidents sadly involve alligators biting people. If you are in an area where alligators are known to be found, it is important to take certain precautions. Never feed alligators. It's against the law and it's dangerous. When fed, alligators learn to associate people with food, and that often results in them becoming a nuisance. Don't let pets swim or run along the shoreline of waters known to contain large alligators. Alligators are attracted to dogs, probably because they are about the same size as an alligator's natural prey. Alligators are an important part of Florida's heritage and play a pivotal role in the ecology of Florida's wetlands. All it takes is a little understanding of the alligator's needs and habits to ensure that humans and alligators continue their long-term coexistence. This message brought to you by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, managing fish and wildlife resources for their long-term well-being and the benefit of people.
Southwest Florida is home to a regional cuisine with real kick. They call it Floribian, an adventurous fusion that's got local foodies all fired up.
Floribian cuisine is a little blend of classic Florida dishes that took place back in the early 1800s, 1900s, as well as a little bit of influence of Cuban, South American, Latina cuisines.
Doc Ford's is one place that relishes the chance to experiment with the fresh ingredients that are a trademark of Floribian cuisine.
We have fish from all over, especially from our Gulf waters. It embodies everything that you look for in Florida cuisine.
Locals are hooked on the fresh flavors of the beach seafood market. Their own fleet brings shrimp straight from trawler to table.
We're right here on the water, and you come down here and have you a nice meal and walk the shrimp docks and see the boats. It's a well-kept secret around here.
On Captiva Island, the Bubble Room dishes up saccharine kitsch and a sweet take on traditional American desserts.
We've got our famous old-fashioned red velvet cake. It's a buttermilk base with pecan cream cheese icing.
The leafy McGregor Cafe has been a romantic rendezvous for more than 45 years.
You know, you come here with your date or, a significant other, and, it's comfortable.
Its patio is popular with locals, making themselves at home over plates of pancakes and French toast.
When they come in, they know each other. It's like having a house party sometimes here.
Tarpon Lodge caters to those with an appetite for old Florida, with a modern spin on classic seaside tastes.
If you're on the edge of the water here, you can't have anything but great seafood. And we actually have a lot of guests stay with us, and they come back with the seafood, and we cook that for them.
Bennett's Fresh Roast is an all-day eatery with a legion of disciples loyal to its homemade snacks and top-notch caffeine hits.
Well, they have the best coffee of anywhere.
24 hours after it comes out of a roaster, it's as fresh as can be.
14 types of donuts offer a treat for every taste bud, but it's hard to get past Bennett's signature sensation, the Maple Bacon Donut.
So good. It's one of my favorites.
New American cuisine takes a wholesome turn at the Mad Hatter, with an emphasis on organic and locally grown ingredients. Eye candy is also on the menu at the former Sanibel Island bungalow.
We're one of the few restaurants right on the beach. We have some of the greatest sunset views.
From time-honored favorites to modern cuisine, Southwest Florida has a wealth of flavors to savor.
Framed in forests of mangrove trees, Mound Key Archaeological State Park rises more than 30 feet above the waters of beautiful Estero Bay. Mound Key was created over 2,000 years ago by Southwest Florida's thriving Calusa Indian civilization. As the native population flourished, this island's complex of mounds was slowly built up by an immense accumulation of seashells, fish bones, and pottery, forming the island that you see today. The only access to this 125-acre island is by boat. The main landing on the northwest side of the island is most suitable for powered watercraft, while the alternate landing on the southeast side of the island is more suitable for canoes and kayaks. Traverse the half-mile trail that spans the width of the island, passing across several mounds and through mangroves and tropical hardwood hammock. Interpretive displays can also be found along the trail. Here you can observe the native flowers, wild cotton, as well as various tropical fruit and nuts that American pioneers later planted. Located at the mouth of the Estero River, the estuarine waters surrounding the island are within the Estero Bay Aquatic Preserve and are an excellent place to catch both fresh and saltwater fish. To learn more about Mound Key and other Florida state parks, visit www.floridastateparks.org.
Boasting more than 600 miles of scenic shoreline, Southwest Florida is a perfect place to get cast away. Just across the causeway from the mainland lies Sanibel Island and the pristine Bowman's Beach. Thickly wooded, with no resorts or homes nearby, it's a beachcomber's private paradise. On Captiva Island, there's an aquatic playground that's making a big splash with the kids.
So this is Blind Pass. It's pretty nice. The water is crystal clear, perfect for snorkeling. At low tide right now, there's pelicans all around. It's very nice.
Just north of Blind Pass is Turner Beach. Its wide, flat stretches of sand make it an ideal spot for shell collecting.
You can build up a whole collection of really interesting shell examples.
At the very end of Fort Myers Beach, Bowditch Point Park is home to a diverse population of birds, marine life, and native trees. Outdoor enthusiasts and sporty types will fall for Lover's Key State Park.
You got Lover's Key boat ramp right over there, and you got the park right over here on the side, on the west side. Plenty of things to do, plenty of kayaking, fishing, as you can see, jet skiing, boating. They got a couple of dolphin tours around here, and all around great fishing.
Bonita Beach Park in Bonita Springs has an all-ages appeal.
Bonita is definitely one of the better family beaches you can come to. We have some of the best facilities around, all the beach concessions, we have the chairs, the umbrellas.
Just a stone's throw away from Bonita Beach is Doc's Beach House. This former biker's bar is now an icon of informal seaside dining.
Great place to come out, have a beer, watch sunset.
Sure. Dip a toe into any of Southwest Florida's magnificent beaches for a holiday you'll never forget.
Step on the sand and an amazing day at the beach has begun. Bonita Jet Ski and Parasail has it all. From jet skis to parasailing to back bay tours to kayaking, paddle boating, or sailing, you won't find a more complete choice of fun things to fill up your day. Cruise the Gulf on a jet ski for an hour or a half hour of exhilarating fun on the open water. Each jet ski accommodates up to 3 people. Soar above the Gulf and take in panoramic views of the Southwest Florida coast on our parasail ride. Fly single, double, or triple on what will be the highlight of your vacation. Explore the mangrove islands of the Back Bay on a jet ski dolphin tour. This is our most popular and valued activity. Glide next to dolphins, manatees, and a variety of bird life as our expert guides take you on an hour and 45-minute exploration of Estero Bay. Back on the beach, you can kayak, rent a paddle boat or a paddleboard or a 16-foot Hobie Cat, where the warm Gulf breezes provide enough power and speed for even the most experienced sailor. Chairs and umbrellas provide the perfect intermission for your adventure on the water. And with Doc's Beach House providing a full menu and lively sports bar, your day will be complete. Bonita Jet Ski and Parasail right on Bonita Beach, just minutes from your hotel. Call us at 239-825-7559 or visit us on the web at www.bonitajetski.com.
Bill Hansen here with Bonita Jet Ski and Parasail. We do some of the finest parasailing in all of Southwest Florida. So come on out and see us at Bonita Beach, right there at Doc's Beach House.
Welcome to the Domain Group. We are your estero experts. Estero, in Spanish, means estuary or safe harbor. But estero also translates into one of the best real estate values in Southwest Florida. Located between Fort Myers and Naples, Estero has blossomed into a special community. Built on a philosophy of responsible growth, Estero has become an enclave of world-class amenities and developments, while protecting and retaining its unparalleled natural beauty. The Estero community is adjacent to major north-south corridors I-75 and US 41, offering easy access to virtually everything the area has to offer. You're just minutes from the recently expanded Southwest Florida International Airport and Florida Gulf Coast University. Whatever your lifestyle, you'll find an excellent quality of life in Estero. You're just minutes away from the warm waters and sugar sand beaches of the Gulf of Mexico, while the backwater bays and rivers surrounding Estero are a paradise for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking. If golf is your bag, the golf course capital of the world will challenge you with an abundance of both public and private courses designed by renowned architects. When it comes to real estate, the Domain Group will find the perfect place for you to call home in Estero. From luxurious waterfront living to elegant golf course communities, or maintenance-free condominiums and villas. When you're ready to make your move, contact your Estero experts, the Domain Group, and we will help you discover the charming community of Estero.
Today, Naples Zoo at Caribbean Gardens is a beautiful combination of not only the historic tropical botanical garden, but also a nationally accredited zoo. We have popular animals that people love seeing, like lions, tigers, and bears, but we also love to share animals that many people sometimes have never even heard of, let alone seen. Creatures like the Malagasy fossa, or the Tonkin bug-eyed frogs, or ones that people have heard of but sometimes have never seen, like the African honey badger. We're one of only 4 zoos in the country that have the honey badgers, and they are an exciting and fierce animal to get to see up close right at a glass window. And of course, since this is Florida, people are fascinated by our giant reptiles, the American alligator. The Alligator Bay feeding is a wonderful opportunity to see these animals come up on the shore. Our professional staff feed them and kind of break down some of those myths that are popularly told about how fast they run and how dangerous or not dangerous they are, because they are animals that you must respect, but you don't need to fear, especially when we have well over 1 million alligators here in our state. One of the things that's very special here at Naples Zoo is the Primate Expedition Cruise. We've got a beautiful lake, islands filled with monkeys, lemurs, and apes. You can see them hanging out in the trees, basking on the shoreline. It's a beautiful opportunity for photography to see these animals in a natural habitat and learn quite a bit about them on this guided tour. One of the most amazing things you can do here at Naples Zoo is to hand feed our herd of giraffe. There is practically nothing more thrilling you can do than walk up to the world's tallest animal, hold out that piece of lettuce and watch them drop that neck down and slurp that out of your hand. It's something I enjoy doing every chance I get.
The thing that makes zoos and aquariums important is their connectivity to the natural world and the experience that visitors so love. You know, kids are really kind of losing their connectivity to nature. And you see that a lot. I mean, kids just don't have access to the natural world the way some of us did growing up. So zoos become that first introductory experience, that opportunity to come out and actually see animals for the first time and connect with nature. If we don't connect our kids with nature, they won't appreciate it. If they don't appreciate it, they won't love it. If they don't love it, they won't help protect it.
Here at Naples Zoo, we like to find fun ways to connect people with the wildlife, We've got a variety of exciting shows, both the feature shows in Safari Canyon Theater, as well as our Meet the Keeper series, where you both find the opportunity to see the animals up close, as well as get to talk to the professionals who care for them every day. As a nationally accredited zoo and historic botanical garden, our mission is to connect our guests with nature and to make sure these beautiful things that we see here in the gardens, as well as around the world, are here for a long time to come. And that's one of the things that's part and parcel of us, is conservation and education. So when you come to visit Naples Zoo, you're already supporting conservation. That money that comes in through the ticket box, through the toy you purchase at the gift shop, or when you have a drink at the zoo, that all helps us fund our conservation work around the globe. And that can be from African lions to tigers in Malaysia. We've got a variety of projects around the world, and it's your visit that makes it all possible.
Go beyond the beach and you'll discover Southwest Florida has shopping and good times in the bag. Drop into the Shell Factory, the world's largest collection of sea life specimens. With almost 5 million shells, plus corals, sponges, and rarities, the shop is a Florida icon.
That's awesome.
We are one of the original old roadside attractions.
Chico's is one of America's most popular clothing lines, and it was started right here on Sanibel Island. They opened their first store in 1983 and now have over 600 boutiques worldwide. Sweet Tooths will swoon for the sugary creations at Norman Love Confections. The salon specializes in handmade gourmet chocolates made with ingredients from around the world. Georgian peanuts, beans from Venezuela, and boutique milk chocolate direct from Switzerland.
For me, it was about quality and serving it as fresh as possible.
The transition from surf to shopping is an easy one in Southwest Florida. Climate savvy and innovative planning mean there are more al fresco commercial arcades than roofed over gallerias.
It's a Floridian style type thing. You're not like inside closed malls.
There's always people here in swimsuits and cover-ups and flip-flops. Very casual, lots of fun.
Some of these shopping centers are travel destinations in their own right, like the Mediterranean-style Coconut Point in Estero. This vibrant, open-air, 500-acre shopping plaza boasts about 113 stores and movie theaters. Shop till you've dropped, relax over a cold one, and soak up the sunset at Outrigger Tiki Bar or Doc's Beach House.
One of the most popular seaside destinations in Naples, the mile-long stretch of white sugar sand at Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park has been rated one of the best beaches in the nation. The 199-acre park is a narrow barrier island separated from the mainland by mangrove wetlands and tidal creeks. This recreation area is a tropical paradise for beach lovers, boaters, and divers. The beach is a popular spot to sunbathe, swim, beachcomb, snorkel, and picnic. Tables and grills are grouped throughout the park's hammock, with easy boardwalk access from each of the 5 parking lots. At the beach along Wiggins Pass, fishing is a popular activity. Boaters can launch their vessels into Water Turkey Bay and travel to the Gulf. Or you can fish in the Cocohatchee River and travel upstream where it is brackish. Kayakers can enjoy paddling through estuaries, and snorkelers can explore the hard-bottom reef in the Gulf. At the north end of the island, a tower gives visitors a bird's-eye view of Wiggins Pass and the surrounding coastal habitat. The park's concession area offers kayak tours, as well as beach chair, umbrella, paddleboard, canoe, and kayak rentals.
Hi, I'm Robert Steiger, manager at this park, and I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to explore and enjoy the many activities our 199 acres of unspoiled paradise have to offer.
To learn more about Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park and other Florida state parks, visit www.floridastateparks.org.
There's a lot to pack into a trip to Southwest Florida. Here are a few activities that are a must on any traveler's itinerary. Stroll along the 50 miles of beautiful, unspoiled beachfront, and you'll probably feel a crunch along the way. Sanibel and Captiva Islands are renowned as the country's top shelling spots.
This is the Sanibel Stoop. This is how we spend our afternoons seeking that wild and fabulous next best shell.
Beachcombers can brush up on their finds at the Bailey Matthews Shell Museum, home to hundreds of shells, mollusks, and fossils. Nature lovers will find a lot to like in Southwest Florida, with unparalleled access to native plant and animal life. Set up camp among Caloosahatchee Regional Park's 768 acres of vast and varied woodland.
So a lot more shady. It's a nice place to hike, especially in the summertime because you have the shade and it's typically maybe 5 to 10 degrees cooler there.
Hickey's Creek is an 862-acre public park in East Lee County.
A huge variety of plant life thrives here, proving Florida is much more than just palm trees. Visit the home of two of America's most legendary inventors. Built in the late 1800s, the Edison and Ford Winter Estates are a portal to a bygone era.
We call it, science, art, history, beautiful environment, all of that just packed into one site.
Wander through an authentic old Florida village at the Sanibel Historic Museum.
I think a visitor will find what life was like at the turn of the century.
Both novice and pro paddlers can navigate the pristine waters of the Great Calusa Blueway.
Kayaking is supreme. Canoe and Kayak magazine many times over has said that we are one of the top 10 places in the nation to paddle.
We have a good chance of seeing lots of wildlife here.
Seagoing charter boats give visitors the chance to get close to some of Southwest Florida's most popular residents.
We have a population of maybe 200 to 300 Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. It's basically a wildlife watcher's paradise.
How was the trip?
Excellent, excellent.
Spot alligators and over 230 bird species along the drivable safari trail through Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge.
If you want some peace and quiet and you want to enjoy nature, this is the place to come.
The kid-friendly Sanibel Sea School offers a fun introduction to the region's rich marine life.
We'll put them into buckets, we'll hold them up, we'll have a look at them, we'll try to understand a little bit about what makes a fish a fish.
Wildlife, family fun, and some of the best beach activities in the country. You can't go wrong with a holiday in Southwest Florida.
The Naples Municipal Pier is one of the most popular attractions in Naples. Originally built in 1888 as a freight and passenger dock, today the pier stands as a community landmark in Old Naples. The Naples Pier is a favorite location for both sightseers and fishermen, with no fishing license required. And whatever time of the day you visit the pier, you'll have an enjoyable experience. In the morning, walking along the pier and looking into the beautiful Gulf waters is a great way to take in the beauty of the area. The benches along the pier accommodate those who want to sit a while, enjoy the scenery, and do some pleasant people watching. Delicious snacks, drinks, and sandwiches are available from a kiosk located midway down the pier. But for many, the Naples Pier is the ideal place to enjoy the Southwest Florida sunset. Visitors gather on the pier at dusk in order to experience the beautiful colors of nature and possibly witness the green flash. And to top it all off, access to the pier is absolutely free. Parking is available 1 block east of the pier, with additional parking at beach ends on the avenues to the north and south. To learn more about the Naples Pier, visit www.naplesgov.com.